Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Valagar Aloevain back for another Evening Star quest. So this is Evening Star Chain 2. Now the quest giver for this one is Jeneth Gosmer. Now in order to actually pick up this quest, you need to first have completed all three of these quests here. Now once you've done, this is like our final part of Chain 2. So we are going to head back into the Evening Star Cavern. Ooh, need some points there. And then we're going to head back into Shindorin. So at this point, if you're on this quest, you've definitely been to Shindorin, so I won't go over how to get there. Other than to say, just head through the same portal. Alright, so we're going to head to Shindorin. Now this one here, rather than going left or to the right, east or west, we're actually just going to head right around the portal and up the giant staircase right here. This is probably the easiest quest to find in this entire chain, as the portal takes you right to the quest. Now at the very top of the stairs here, you can actually also encounter a rare, which we did not get. Alright, so here we go. Now this quest here can be done fairly quickly, and there's a really nice little cheaty spot that I have again for the end fight if you are a range type character or even a spellcaster there. So I'll definitely show you those there as well. Now I can't say that they will not make it able to be used in later times. Again, it depends, I guess, how popular these videos become. But as of the time of recording, these still do work. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is, obviously, once we head through the door, we do have a group of enemies to fight. We're just going to continue fighting them and heading up the hall. Now on the sides you will have breakables that you can grab. And again, just want to continue all the way down to the end, and we'll have another door. Riders. Alright, so we're going to proceed all the way up to door here, and I will point out I really do love the tapestries. They are absolutely beautiful. Now in this room again we are going to have a fairly large number of enemies, as well as a priestess of Lolth. Just like before, you do want to kill all the trash before you actually get to the priestess. as if you kill the priestess first, she's gonna jump back up to full hit points by sacrificing one of her minions. She's kind of like a mini boss. And you also have some of these kind of guardian statues. Essentially, they're just a reskinned spider. Once everybody is dead in the room, Elminster's gonna kind of make his way into here, letting you know that you need to find both the dagger and the brooch. Now these are located on the eastern and western sides. So we're going to actually just head to the back up the ramp. Now there are also spiders that can spawn back here. They don't spawn every time. And yes, just be careful. Obviously you don't want to get caught unaware. So we're going to start off with the western side here. So we're just going to head through, kill the couple of guys along the way. Yeah, I think it was Sheer that needed the hireling and not me. But that is the love of that build. It can do phenomenal damage. But it is really a glass cannon. Alright, so you're going to want to make your way through and then head through into the portal and just continue through the door. Now at this point it does immediately give you two options here. Continuing to go south will actually lead to an optional. So that is a locked door and we will skip that optional. It's just a go to the end of the tunnel, fight the thing, come back. It's simple, straightforward. Nothing that we really need to showcase here for you. But what we are going to do is continue on off to the west. Now as soon as you open the door, you will have an attack. There's one guy talking. Nothing special there. So once you get to this point, again it splits off left and right. Again, one side is off to an optional, one side is not. Now I never actually remember which side is not the optional, so I am going to head off to the right and to the door here. I believe this is actually towards the quest. Now again, the optional is itself just kind of run to the end, kill the thing, nothing major. But again, I do believe... Yes, so this is the main one. Once we enter, we're going to have a named guy. We're going to have a whole bunch of enemies. Let's take out the enemies, especially if they're driders, because they suck. Once everyone in the room is defeated, the bubble at the very top there will go away, and it will actually let us pick up our material component. So it goes down. So here's our ceremonial dagger. Now it doesn't matter who picks it up, it kind of goes into a party backpack. And at this point, it does give us a nice little loot box. Now, what a lot of people do, if they have the option, is to actually use Dimension Door and just speed back to the start. Obviously, if you gotta run, you gotta run. But you would just backtrack back to the main room. And so we got this part. Now we gotta head off to the east and basically do the same thing all over again to grab the spider brooch. So it's almost identical to what we have just done. So we're gonna go ahead and do that here as well. Oh, and I guess I moved so I don't actually get my potion. Yay. So again, through the door, through our portal, and it will be almost carbon copy. So straight ahead, we'll have a door. The door will have a set of shrines. We can go left or right. To the left is again an optional. So we're gonna head off to the right. The path to the left, that one there, is actually just a short path. Doesn't really go anywhere. And you're just going to want to proceed to the end. As you can see, we got our spider quarter. And just like before, we'll have some guards and a named person. Once you kill everybody in the room, again. So once you kill everybody in the room, our barrier will drop, allowing us to again pick up the item and grab a little loot chest. So we still got So once we have both, again, if you have access to Dimension Door, you can by all means go ahead and use that. If not, just backtrack back to the main central room. And then we're going to want to provide these two pieces, these two ceremonial pieces to Elminster, and he'll go ahead and he'll complete the portal. And I accidentally opened up my character sheet. So here we go. We'll give them to Elminster, and then he's going to create, it'll open up a portal here, but it's also going to spawn in a orange named Drider from the portal. Now if you happen to have a hireling anywhere near, or like a turret like that, as you see, he'll immediately spawn in attacking that thing while he's going ahead and doing the conversation. So just be careful there. As during that conversation, he is actually 100% immune to damage. Alright. Now once he's done, obviously pick up any rem chest. He does drop a random loot chest. Again, nothing named. And then we're actually going to head inside the portal here. Now this is where my little trick spot comes into play. Now you do need a high jump in order for it to work. And then what you'll do is actually just kind of hop around the corner. And you can actually, not on these, but hop on this. And from here, just jump up onto our little lamppost here. Now you can do the same on both posts, and it puts you in a very safe spot. They cannot, obviously they can range attack you, but they cannot melee you. And all you gotta do is wait for the fight. So it's gonna be a few rounds of just waves of enemies. So the first waves are gonna be these drow. As you see, we do have a master wizard in here, so he will be our main threat.
The thread of the weave is my gift to you. Now enter the portal and accept your fate, demon. You cannot resist. Kill the surface dwellers. I command you, in the name of the thread of the weave.
So as you'll notice, Sheeran hopped around the backside of the portal, and they really just don't know how to path there. That's another halfway decent safe spot, but I mean, you can't. Yeah, it's another one of those. They can melee or range them, and you can use ranged attacks, but they can't actually physically walk through and hit you. So another nice little safety spot. There's a few of them out here. Now, once you defeat the first wave of enemies, you do kind of start fighting the High Priestess here. Now, once she takes X amount of damage, she's gonna kind of toss her barrier bubble back up. And she's going to ask for assistance here, so it's going to spawn in our guardian statues, which, again, we are using range damage. They will not actually be able to get to us, kind of culminating on the ground beneath us here. So we can safely take them out. And again, once they all die, it's going to be another wave of big boss lady. Now again, once she gets down X amount of hit points, she will attack, and then she'll spawn in another wave of enemies. And go from there. So there she goes. And then again, once this wave of the Dragoloth and Dretch are dead, it will be one final takedown of the priestess. Now, there is a little bit, if you actually get a chance to kill her before she spawns her last barrier, that's it. It's kind of just dialogue, so we didn't kill her. We instantly get the experience. If, however, she doesn't die, she'll kind of, "Ah, please, I beg you," and you'll see this big guy kind of pop through the portal, and you actually gotta sit and wait for their conversation before it gives you that experience. So as you see, she's already dead, but she's still doing your conversation. And then at the end, we got our end loot chest, which can drop some named items. Again, nothing really worthwhile. And that's it. We're done chain 2. So at this point, at this point, it is nothing left to do but to turn in. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys later. Have a good one, all.